Hi, it's Luchi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of seeing this face, please don't forget to like. Do not forget to subscribe, which is most important, and please stay glued to your screen because I have lots of good vlogs to share with you. So this was 3 months after I had my baby, and to be honest, the first 3 months was really difficult, and I didn't think I had the time to vlog because it was really intense with my baby having colic. It was just so much, and for the fact that she wasn't vaccinated, we spent a lot of time indoors. When she finally turned 3 months and had her first vaccine, we decided it was time to introduce her to the outside world to help build her immune system. So this day, my husband's office, his place of work, gave them a date for a fun day, just generally a fun day. So they had to pay for family package, and he decided to take us out. So my husband, myself, the baby, and my mother-in-law that was there for my omugo, we went to have fun. We honestly didn't know this day was going to be a fun day. Reason was because the way the date started. Okay, first of all, we drove from the house to the office, and then everybody gets to park and then gets into this big luxurious bus. But we were running late and we didn't know we were going to meet them. Anyways, when we got to the office, we realized the bus was late, which was to our advantage, and we all got into the bus. It was an hour journey to this place. We got there really early because the park opens at 10. So we all had to line up, just queue up, and waited for 8 o'clock 10, and then we got inside. Going inside, they said the opening time was 10. Everyone needs to stay there till 4 p.m. We started asking what we'll be doing till 4 p.m. We didn't know it was a very huge place. Honestly, this place is so massive, lots of things to do, and I can bet you that we didn't even visit half of the place here in this Ripon Park. It was just a lot that we had to do, things we thought we could do for that day. I myself, I became exhausted, my battery ran out, but then I was able to cover a lot. Getting in, we decided that the first thing we would do is to have breakfast. It's an English place, so we went to this cafe, and I think my husband and I, we had this pizza and juice, while my mother-in-law had baked beans and some English breakfast. It was somehow, they were the first people to open up, but it usually would not be my first choice of meal for the day, but we had to make do. And after then, we got into adventures. Everything there is for free. You don't have to pay. The only thing you pay is getting into the park. I think it covers for everything. This vlog virtually covers all the activities we engaged in that day, and I don't know if it's enjoyable, but it just shows everything we did. So I'll just go back to the original voice note, some of which are very funny, but yeah, enjoy.
Do not twist the chains. Do not hold on to the chair in front of you or to the side of you. Please remain seated until the ride has completely stopped. Thank you.
Baby! Very soon you
Hi,
go find the beer.
Zizi. Hi, Granny.
Yeah.
Oh, the bitches around.
After we got on the first, I don't know what it's called, if it's merry-go-round, which was actually nice, scary but nice. I never knew how much I just needed to get outdoors and get fresh air. And guys, this particular day was very windy. I felt really bad that we brought our baby out. I was really grateful that after this outing she never got sick or anything. Powerful breast milk, I think, because I was just breastfeeding her consistently that day to ensure that whatever she's catching in the air is being flushed out. So I was thankful for the fact that she had good immune system, and God was just so good. We had a good day. After we had the first two rides, and the first one grandma refused to get on, but the second one she enjoyed it because it was a bit slower. We got into the second session of our adventure. Going out this day gave me my first shock of being a mom. I didn't imagine that you are tied to a baby and you can't really enjoy yourself freely or fully. You have this responsibility of always looking out for a baby and just ensuring that. I think I was very thankful grandma was there that day because I couldn't get into anything. She was just fuzzy at a point, especially when I'm leaving her. She became clingy at her 3rd month because she was breastfeeding exclusively. She went through colic and it was very difficult. The only thing that could pacify her was breast milk, so it made her very clingy to me and it was hard to get off generally. This day I just felt myself. I felt really free. I felt really good and I was thankful we came out. I was thankful my husband brought us outside and it was generally a good day. So this is us experiencing our childhood all over again. I never played enough when I was a baby, but just being able to come out and live freely, do things as adults and not being judged because you see other adults also enjoying themselves. It was really a good feeling, honestly.
I love this
Then we got to the next part of this session, which is the dragon drop. Guys, please do not get into the stuff. I can't explain how I felt going on this ride, but it was the worst decision I made. Like going down, I felt like my heart was dropping. It wasn't even dragon drop. The name should be called mind drop because it was really horrible.
Your picking they cry for dear, oh, make this dragons.
Our family friend we went with, she was really laughing at me and she was telling me that my baby was crying. I was hoping and praying that this stops, but I think it's programmed to stop at specific time. Funny how the children on this ride, they were laughing and really enjoying it, and I had my eyes closed throughout. I was just so scared and I couldn't wait to get off. Honestly, this was the worst decision I made on this adventure. Crazy, but no, when you see this ride, dragon drop, please, if you're someone that gets really scared of, I am not scared of altitude, but I felt dropping, it's not even about going up. Going up is way more easier, but the feeling of dropping is like you have no power over your body, you're weightless. It was just terrible. Then afterwards we went to see the aesthetic farm. This was also nice because we were also playing like babies.
Nice. Chakapun, 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 chakapun. Hello.
This was a very slow ride. The tractor we were using was so slow, so we went through the farm. It's more like just seeing imaginative stuffs. They aren't real, showing accident scene, farmers tending to chicken, rabbits eating carrots or trying to harvest carrots. It was actually a nice scene, but it went by really slow, and from where I was hearing the baby cry. So afterwards we had to get on train to get to the other side of the park. It was a slow train ride, but trust me, you needed to navigate the pond, and there was a pond at the middle. This is grandma munching on her snack, so we had to get to the other part. Now funny enough, we dropped our pram. We didn't know you have to go with your pram. So when we got to the other side of the park, my husband had to go back to get our pram, and then he got on the train. Like, the train goes round, so he had to go back and then got the pram back onto the train, and he came to meet us. So meanwhile, while we were waiting for him, we had to get on some adventures as well. Like, we're just here to have fun. Already it was noon here and we were getting hungry, and we also had to look forward to eat. So generally it was just a day to have fun. The pram in front of us, by the way, wasn't ours, so as we left it, we didn't know how it works here, but we were so glad that we got a hang of it, and I would definitely want to go back. This was when we got to the highlighting spot. We had to get down, but my husband remained in the train, which was actually little, and ensured he went back to get our pram. So afterwards we got to this part. I wasn't allowed to get on with the baby. Reason was that the belt that holds people here for safety cannot hold a newborn baby. It can hold from 1 year up, so I wasn't allowed to get on, but grandma got on this one, and I think she had fun. We had to get to the one next to it, and we waited for her. That one seemed a bit safe for babies because I had to hold her in my arm. Look at grandma. She really had fun. It wasn't so fast, it was something that was slow paced that she enjoyed. It's just that it goes up and it goes down. So yeah, we got on this one also, and after we waited for her, and it was also fun. I was just happy my baby had fun. Like, she was just happy getting out, I could tell. And compared to now that she's already 9 months old, outside is her favorite place to be. She just loves it. Next, I think my husband got back. My battery was dead, so he had to get back with his phone, and we got into this boat. Just like the dragon drop, this boat ride was my second mistake. It gave almost similar feeling like the dragon drop. I think grandma got in first. When she was shouting, we thought she was just exaggerating until we got there. Just listen to the sound. She laughed at us because we didn't listen to her when she warned us. I'm going to attach the video of her ride first. This was when she got in. She was just there with her eyes closed. We didn't know what she was going through until we went on, and then the weather became so bad. It got so windy and it was raining at some point. The weather just became unstable. That's more like a typical UK weather. And we got on 2 more rides, I think. The Jack Daniel ride with lots of wine. I don't know what's called, but afterwards my baby became so fuzzy and I had to breastfeed her, and we had to get lunch. And then afterwards we just had to yeah, this was the ride I was referring to. So we had to go through some wrecked ship, more like Jack the Pirate. It was just fun, and like I said, we didn't get on half of the adventures here, and we are also hoping to get back to this place because it's actually filled with fun, and I'm looking forward to going back to this Ripon Valley. It was really fun, and this was me experiencing my childhood again. Afterwards we waited for 4 p.m. guys. We were wondering what we would do, but this was us having fish and chips, typical British food, and we had to get to the bus with everybody there. That was typically how we spent our first day, my first day outside after I had a baby, which was not a hospital visit or anything, just a fun day. If you've watched to this point, thank you. You're the real MVP. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. See you in my next vlog. Bye.